Jive and Honey, famous for nothing.
Just the boys.
Just the boys, I know. We had a lot of viewers in the last episode, so hopefully you'll stay tuned in when we don't have a young stripper with us.
Yes. Stick with us. Yes.
It'd still be entertaining.
Yeah.
I'll take my top off at some point.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Please don't.
Yeah. Oof.
It's like before we had a sex worker, now it's just a sexy coworker.
But it's funny how it's changed. It's like I used to take my shirt off, and now the only time I would take my shirt off is for the laugh. Just for the joke of it.
For shits and giggles. That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
We're going to do a really cheery, uplifting topic today. And I want to start with asking you, how do you think you're going to die?
Well, how do I think I'm going to die, or how do I want to die?
Both.
Okay.
How do you think your death is going to happen, and what would you wish your death to be?
Well, I'd wish that it's either, the classic, a very long time from now in my sleep, which would be fantastic.
Right. That's your wish.
That would be my wish. I don't think I'm like a blaze of glory guy. Like,
right.
I was saving this orphanage full of, future scientists, and
See, like I think my blaze of glory wouldn't be saving. Like when you said, "Oh, save a bunch of orphan kids from a fire," that wasn't my thought of a blaze of glory. Mine was like stupid idiocy, like just driving a car off a cliff, like and going woohoo.
Oh, what? You want to Thelma and Louise it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You and me?
But like no one's chasing me. There's for no reason. It's just to end it.
Yeah.
In a fiery crash.
I wouldn't call that a blaze of glory. I'm not sure what that is, but it's going to be, it probably will be dumber than that.
Yeah. Not quite as cool as
and not even
but it would also be a shitty car. It won't be like an old Mustang or a convertible Cadillac or whatever. It'll be like,
a 98 Sebring.
Yeah. A Corolla.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
No, and it won't even be something noteworthy like one of my fears, an air conditioning unit dropping out of a window and crushing me. It's just going to be something like...
Yeah. Your last word is, did you hear that?
Yeah. But if we know anything, it's that there will be a song playing in the distance.
Oh,
one particular song
that
we both fear.
There's two CDR Rain songs, isn't there?
Well, it's Have You Ever Seen the Rain?
Have you ever seen
Creedence
the Rain?
Clearwater revival song that I'm sure will be playing somewhere in the distance right before we die together.
Yes, that has been written.
Yes. I panic every time I hear it from someone's
Have you ever
home.
seen the Rain? Right?
Yeah.
Oh boy,
It's scary.
It is scary
to hear it.
Yeah,
you go, oh no.
Yeah, how did that? My memories for shit. How did that start? We were talking and it came on, or do we have a dream? Or
I think we were just walking down the street and it was playing in the distance. And I don't know that anything happened that we almost
other
died.
than we thought that.
But we thought,
this was our end.
This is how it ends.
This is the last song we'll ever hear, and then we'll die.
Yeah,
and it's stuck. Now we're afraid of the song.
Right. Yeah. I do fear having like an allergic reaction to something while I'm home alone.
Yeah, or me, it's just eating alone. Like home alone eating, just choking. Like that pancake incident we had recently.
Yes.
I don't know why.
I'm afraid to die on the toilet.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I don't even like getting super excited when I jerk off now because I'm afraid my heart might give out.
You mildly jerk off now?
Yeah, just.
And like check your heart.
Yeah. Well, I have this watch.
Before the shame sets
This
in.
watch tells me my heart rate, so I just check it every once in a while. Which really, that's why it takes so long.
You're not timing it. You're just checking your heart rate.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord.
Actually, I'm checking my mileage.
Yeah, you put your step walker while you're jerking off.
I'm like, I jerked off 17 miles today.
Holy shit. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, man. You know what? I forgot to say. I'm going to be appearing on television sometime soon.
Huh?
Yeah. So our good friend Dominic, one of our many good friends named Dominic, called me and asked me to come over to our other good friend Dominic's house.
Yeah.
For a for a Zillow video.
Right.
Little did I know, it's for a TV show called Zillow Gone Wild.
This is your big break?
Yes.
Did you have a speaking part?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
They went to mic me up. I was like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. Mic me up.
So
That's too funny.
First of all, just so you know, it's not real. Zillow Gone Wild is full of people pretending to be at open houses.
Man.
I'm sorry.
You weren't going to buy
I wasn't going to buy the $3.5 million
estate
building that I was in.
Yeah.
No. And they were like, let's figure out who you are. And I was like,
can I give you a character?
Yeah, so I was like,
this was your big moment.
I was like, can I be a goth guy who wants to put his sarcophagus in this church? And the producer went, no, don't do that.
That was our whole bit we came up with.
Yeah, to be fair, you know what? I should have changed before I went and got really gothed out. Yeah, that would have been funny.
A couple extra rings.
Yeah, a lot of rings.
All dark.
Yeah, very deep V maybe. Yeah.
You could have been like a very eccentric like music producer or something.
Well, I said
like for Alice Cooper, you know.
Well, I did say I was like, how about I'm a guy who wants to maybe start a cult and this has enough space for all my wives? And they were like, no.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They were like, no.
Well done. Well done.
So they were like, how about you're a guy looking for
you're a gay architect, right?
I almost called you. I was like, how about, do you want a gay couple? But
I was in South Philly. I would have come up for that.
No, but they ultimately just went, how about you're looking for someone with who just wants a home and studio in one place? And I went, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I should have been like, yeah, I need something for my podcast.
Yeah.
I need 17,000 square feet for my podcast. But as you know, they have in their master bathroom, they have three, not just his and her sinks. They have three sinks.
Yeah, they have three. Yeah.
And so we're walking up, and Dom, the real estate agent, goes, "Oh, well, there's three sinks, his, hers." I went, he, she, they, thems, and I caught.
Did they cut you?
All the air leaving the room, except for, I got to be fair, of all the people, Jimmy Luxury's daughter was there, who's 20 years old.
What?
Rapper Jimmy Luxury, who's a friend of ours,
old friend.
His daughter and ex-wife were there, and she chuckled. So
there you go.
Yeah.
You just got to make one person
One
laugh.
of those two women chuckled. I'm not sure. It might have been her mom. I thought it was her, though. Yeah. So I think...
Not ready for prime time?
No, it'll be airing supposedly in July.
What channel?
Oh, I don't know. Well, that's the thing. They're like, are you...
Oh, it's not... I bet it's not even sold yet.
I don't know, but it's... Kenneth from 30 Rock apparently was the host. I had missed him. He was there all day.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know. Jack McBrayer.
I would have Zillow Gone Wild.
Zillow Gone Wild. I guess they just do ridiculous homes. And they said, "Are you okay with being on TV?" And I went, "Nobody watches television. I don't give a shit." To which
this will come and go. And
also, now I'm figuring
no
out that the producer probably did not like me.
Yeah.
After everything I said to him, now it's that I'm playing that as kind of a compilation. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's kind of like the doctor being the patient.
Yeah,
you know. It's just like, I'm just gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, because he was like, "No, you're good. We're finished here."
I could do more.
Yeah.
No.
He basically used me to cross in front of the camera to make it look busier than it was in the open house. But I don't think he told the one camera guy, because every time I did it, he went,
it's like, yo, buddy.
Yeah. So I just started saying crossing before
Yeah. He told me to do this.
I was like, that was your producer told me to do it. Anyway, so keep you updated on that.
Holy shit, that is
would have been a big get to have Jack McBrayer on here.
Why didn't those two idiots? The owner of the home is Dominic, an old friend of ours, and the realtor is Dominic, who's an old friend of ours.
And to be fair, they had a company together that they were going to name Dom and Dahmer, and they didn't. And I thought I'm like, why not?
That is so good.
Yeah, that would have been a great name.
Dom and Dahmer.
Anyway, yeah, so it was a real
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, they should have had us on as a gay couple.
Yeah. Oh,
That would have been funny.
We could have sold that. That would have been so
I can
nice.
see. You know what?
Because it would have been real. Because it would have been like a little
bickering.
Yeah, a little bit like, like correcting each other.
I don't care if you want to paint it a shade of avocado. I don't like that.
We are not bringing your fish tanks in.
I could also see where they were like, that's a terrible idea. We shouldn't do that.
Yeah. That'll do, pig.
Yeah,
that'll do.
That'll do. So anyway, that was my day yesterday.
Holy shit.
Fuck you, I'm out of here. I got a
You're
career.
cashing in.
I got a career ahead of me.
You're putting it on a demo reel and sending it to agents.
Dude, they called action, and I know exactly what's going to happen. I knew everything that was going to happen.
Right.
As soon as they called action, I was like, I am sweating in the weirdest places.
I was like, there's a waterfall coming off my ass.
I was
right
like,
now.
I know exactly what is expected of me, what I have to do, and none of it's hard, and still it's stressful.
It is. Yeah, it's funny being on the other side of the camera.
Fuck yeah,
really
what a
is.
day.
Holy shit. That's awesome, though.
So, how would you like to die?
Oh, fuck. How I'm going to...
Wait, how do you think you're going to die?
It's going to be like some breathing thing. I have such breathing problems, breathing phobias, breathing whatever. I'm going to like choke and die.
Inhaling panties that you ordered on the internet. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No, yeah, so it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be
You
great.
think it's going to be like labored breathing?
Yeah. It's going to be
man,
something with wheezing involved or blockage of breathing. It's already in the cards.
Just
have you ever seen The Rain Will Be Playing? And I'll be cursing.
And I'll be holding the boombox outside your oxygen tank.
Yeah, you'll be crimping the oxygen tank.
Do you think you're going to be like...
You're going to hit play on the boombox and crimp my oxygen tank, and I'm going to choke out to death.
Yeah, that sounds right.
God damn
And your wife will know not to come back in until the song's over.
And at worst, the last thing I say, you'll drop pants and give me the turkey gobbler as the last thing I see on this earth, my mortal
The last
life.
thing I'm going to say is, oh no, I sat in gum, and then show you my balls.
Yeah. That's going to be my out.
You'd be so lucky to see that before you die.
Shit.
As you're blinking,
Yeah.
one of them where you reopen and it's just brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good idea. I'm glad you gave it to me.
It's all because balls are funny. Balls are funny.
So that's how you probably will die. How do you want to die?
I don't even know. I think the Blazer, like doing something stupid. Like being like, I'm out.
Right. Yeah.
I could see myself doing that. It depends on where my wife is,
Right.
You
like
know.
whether she's alive or hasn't left you.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Gotcha. I got you.
But yeah, I'd like to be doing something. I don't want the falling asleep and not waking up. I don't like that. I hate going to sleep. I call it being unconscious. It's like you're unconscious for 8 hours.
You're looking at the wrong. You're looking at
hours.
sleep the wrong way.
Oh, I hate
Sleeping
it.
is the closest thing in the world to time travel.
I know, but I hate it. I hate it.
I mean, blacking out might be a little closer. But
Yeah, I think that I used to enjoy.
that because that's like like you close your eyes, you wake
Yeah.
up, you're like, holy
I
shit!
like the pre-blackout. The
Yeah.
post-blackout wasn't so
Yeah.
fun, so that's why we stopped.
Not all of us love your pre-blackout.
But no, I
phase.
kind of want it to be dramatic. Like I'm gonna go out kicking and screaming. I don't know. I just want to, or I want to like either say fuck you to everyone or say like a sweet goodbye. Like I want to see people crying.
But
I want it dramatic.
Yeah. Are you gonna like Wizard of Oz it and be like, but I'm gonna miss you most of all, and everyone's like, hey, whoa, what the fuck? Like you pick someone odd that we didn't see coming. You're like, and I'll miss you most of all. Daryl? We're like,
Who the fuck is Daryl?
like, didn't think you even liked him.
He's my prison pen pal. Holy
No, see,
shit.
do you know how I think you're gonna die?
Oh god damn it. Well, we already came up with it. You cutting off my oxygen.
No, that's how you probably will die.
Oh, that's the inevitable future.
Yeah, yes. No,
Okay.
I think you're going to die doing something to prove that you can still do it. Not like trying to dunk, by the way. No. Like, I can still use these.
It might be on my bike. I used to be able to ride the fucking shit out of a mountain bike. You know?
You can't.
Like, I'm going to try to hop a small wall or go down an incline or go out,
Try to get up a curb.
It's funny. That's kind of why I stopped riding my bike, because I couldn't.
Curbs?
Yeah, I used to be able to. The curbs, you just
Bunny hop it?
Yeah. You can't. Yeah, at a certain age, you can't bunny hop.
No, you're going to be like, of course I could still trim the bushes with these electric shears.
And like snap out of my hand and just.
Yeah, and your wife's like, no, don't. It's really just, there's a guy, he's coming over. You'd be like, I don't like him anyway. I'll do it. I'm not paying to have this done.
Yeah.
And you go out.
I can still do it.
Yeah, you're going to be doing it, step into like a very shallow divot and fall, and it's
and major artery will be cut, and I'll bleed out.
In the garden you love so
I'm
much.
Still, as long as my wife's there to see it and to cry about it, I'm okay with that. Like, that's what I want. I don't want to go silently in there. I want drama and tears.
The thing that it'll be is your wife will be at her laptop working.
Yeah.
The window will be in front of her. It'll all happen, and she'll continue to work. And then she'll look up and go, oh my God, it's 9:30 at night.
Yeah.
I'm still working.
And I'm dead.
Where's
I've been
Joseph?
dead for 3 hours.
She's like, he didn't even finish the fucking bushes. Yeah. They're uneven.
Yeah, fucking lazy ass piece of shit.
And at that point, you're just compost.
My fucking fox is already like gnawing at me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's eating half my face.
Yep.
No,
he died doing what he loved, complaining.
Holy shit. Yeah. All right. Well, all this talk of death leads us to we had to say goodbye to one of screen movies legends, and Gene Hackman.
Popeye Doyle.
Huh?
French Connection.
Oh.
Come on, man.
It took me
literally his best role.
I know. Really.
Unforgiven, right?
Yeah. No. French Connection.
French Connection is pretty amazing.
There's. We'll get to his filmography.
It's lengthy.
There's one that I completely forgot. I'm dying to rewatch. But
Birdcage.
If you hadn't. Oh, yes.
I mean, was he a senator? Was that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Holy
gotcha.
Shit. Yeah, that was good. He died. Like, the whole situation was so bizarre.
It sucked. That really was weird. And
it was weird, but it also, the first thing, the first domino to fall is to buy a house in the desert away from everyone. It
wasn't super isolated, but yeah, still.
Yeah, he's in New Mexico, outside of Santa Fe, in a giant house that they
lived in
hardly ever
isolated
lived.
life. Yes, true.
So,
do you worry because his wife was the sole caregiver, and your wife will definitely? I mean, both our wives will definitely be our sole caregivers.
Yes. Yeah, but like
once I'm not able to drive anymore and come see you,
once
they take my license, you're just in the house all the time.
But she died first. He's 95 years old with Alzheimer's.
Well, he was.
So it's not a great situation. Yeah. Was. But his wife of like 30 something years.
And he was like, I'll be fine. She's super young.
Yeah. And she was
She's
65.
60, yeah.
But the rodent disease, the hantavirus, it's super rare. It's mainly in rats, some mice, but mainly in rats.
Like desert rats, right? Is it? Like I think it's specific to
But there has to be an exchange of body fluids through urine, poop, or blood.
You think she ate the poop?
I don't think she ate the poop, but there had to been. Maybe she was cleaning. Maybe there was like rat poop.
So inhalation's not a thing?
It has to be. They said consumed. It's really rare.
Dude,
and you can get it like if they bite you, but that's even rare. That's harder to get. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I had a dentist who he bought a house, like an old house, and was cleaning the attic. It was full of bat shit, and he died.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He inhaled all the guano, and
yeah,
died.
Yeah.
And I was like, so
it's deadly.
What? I got a new dentist.
Yeah. So how does this inconvenience me?
I was in like fifth grade. I really didn't know any better.
Yeah, mortality.
My grandfather had just stopped being my dentist, so it's I was like, are they going to keep?
Who am I going to now?
Yeah.
Nice.
He was weird.
That's why he died.
I don't. No. I'm not saying he deserved it, but maybe.
But then he is alive for another week.
All I can hope is because he had dementia and Alzheimer's, that he had no idea that a week had passed.
And the other problem, like finding them, was the other problem. It's a 9,000 square foot home.
Man, I hope he didn't find her.
So, but like I get to see like the first couple days, like you said, with my wife and the hedges, it'd be like, "Where's my goddamn fucking oatmeal?" You know,
I get oatmeal
it's like
at 8
she's
a.m.
got one thing to do. I want my oatmeal in the morning. Where the fuck is it? It's like, fuck her.
That's part of the Alzheimer's, so you forget that she does more than one thing.
Yeah. That's when he's the clearest, in the morning, to get his oatmeal. And he's like fucking cursing her out. It's like, that dumb fucking...
If I get Alzheimer's, I hope I get Irish Alzheimer's, where you forget everything except your grudges. Like, I'm still mad at people.
Yeah,
it's like, I thought you had Alzheimer's. It's like, I'm still pissed.
I don't know your name, but I'm still fucking pissed. But that's crazy. So then he dies in the mudroom. The two dogs, I guess the authorities were alerted when his pacemaker stopped. Because I guess it's
right,
So his pacemaker stopped. They're like, we should check. We should check. So they check. They come in and find the wife. They can't find him. In 30 minutes, they can't find him. The dogs led the units.
Oh, the two dogs that were outside.
I guess he was in some like back end mudroom.
Oh man,
like deal. But then the two dogs wouldn't leave his side.
Aww.
Like they lay down with the dead Gene and one he adopted in Baltimore when he filmed The Replacements. Oh, they can't be the same dog, but he was a dog.
It's a fucking old dog.
It was an old dog. Yeah. Math does not add up.
The dog was 36 years old. But that just goes
to show that like he really loved his dogs.
Also, that maybe not everything on the internet is true.
Don't say that.
No. Been taking medical
advice. Because everything we say here
is
is absolute
obviously
fact.
True. Oh, by the way, did I tell you somebody... Remember, in the beginning, when we did more sort of speculative celebrity things...
Right.
We quite often said, allegedly, to cover ourselves.
Right.
And I hope the person that did tell me this, I hope they don't take offense. I'm not going to call you out, but I do have to say, you were wrong. Because they said, you keep saying allegedly, and it's allegedly. And I went, that's not a word. They were like, yeah, it's like a legend. It's not true. Oh. And I was like, that's absolutely not a thing.
Wow.
I've already had this conversation with the person, so it's okay. I'm not gonna say who it is. But yeah, I mean, allegedly is not a word.
I mispronounce things all the fucking time, but I don't get words like wrong. Like I know what I'm trying to say.
That's not only are you getting it wrong, you're making something up.
You're making something up. That's not a word.
So allegedly, Gene Hackman purchased a dog in Baltimore, and that dog is now 39 years old.
I just thought it was a funny story that he adopted a dog while filming one of our favorite films ever, The Replacements, and in Baltimore.
I guess they had an empty stadium at the time. That was
the other funny thing, reading up on this, and I was trying to see the name of the rodent disease, and I was reading it, and I first thought it was her name, the Arakawa. Arakawa disease. That sounds horrible. Oh wait, no, that's the
Arakawa Hackman.
Hackman.
Gotcha.
It's the hantavirus. That's the deadly disease,
yes.
not the lovely wife's name.
No.
All I got is dumb bitch oatmeal.
Dumb bitch oatmeal. Good note. Good note.
So what's your favorite Hackman movie? We can get into all the good things in his life, celebrate his life. He was a lot like, you have like the De Niro's and the Brandos and whatever. He fucking had chops, and he had a great career, and like, he was a solid actor.
He was very, very good. He was, as I think it was actually the New York Times in his obituary said he was born looking middle-aged.
Yeah.
I mean, he always looked middle-aged.
Yeah, like he started in the 60s. He hit it in the 70s, and he always looked middle-aged. Yeah. Like, he was always a little bit balding and
consistently looked like from the 60s to the late 80s. Yeah. It looked like he had aged about 6 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, really, there's not much. And that's why those photos of him, I'd seen photos not long ago that were like, first photos of Gene Hackman at 94. And I was like, whoa. I was like, how did you know that was Gene Hackman?
It's like Dorian Gray's portrait.
Like, he was
destroyed.
the portrait. Yeah. Was like, yeah, I was like,
that's a literary reference. Yes, we read. Sometimes.
Yeah, I read. That means he saw it. He saw an Instagram story about Dorian Gray.
I read Dorian Gray, man.
It's because it's a funny joke that we keep saying. I did like a lot of his because it was such a specific sort of genre of movie almost, which was like a 90s drama, crime, high stakes, all kind of like John Grisham shit, right?
Yeah.
But like absolute power.
Yeah.
Like that. Like I really enjoy that kind of shit.
Right along there was Class Action.
Class Action
with Elizabeth Mastrantonio.
Oh, yes.
Big fan.
Crimson Tide, right? Like that's
Crimson Tide is great.
Very specific.
Authoritative. He was always an authoritative. No Way Out.
Yeah, but he had a great voice. I mean, he had that like
He was the angry dad that you're afraid of. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he didn't really play angry dads that often. Just
no. He was always like a high up figure,
just in the birdcage. But he was also a high up figure.
But he was a senator. Yeah. He got his big break in Bonnie and Clyde. He got nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah, that's right.
And he was like young up and coming, and he still looked like he was 40 years old.
But it's also kind of like you forget that like he got nominated. That was the first time he got nominated. Like Randy Quaid, like The Last Detail. You're like, oh yeah, that guy was really a good actor back then. You know,
But everyone knows him for French Connection, won the Academy Award.
Yeah.
But the one movie that I'm just like, it wasn't clicking. I'm just like, I kind of remember it. And then I watched the trailer for it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember this movie. And it's Francis Ford Coppola. The Conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah.
The trailer was great.
Yeah.
Love me a trailer. So, like, thumbs up on that trailer.
Conversation. Excellent.
Yeah. Like, the one line in it is, the bugger got bugged.
So, wait, Conversation before French Connection?
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, I can tell you. Hold on. Let's make it quick.
No, it's French Connection, Poseidon Adventure, and then The Conversation. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at it. Yeah, I forgot about Reds.
Yeah.
I forgot about French Connection 2, which I'd like to.
Yeah, I like to rewatch it. It did well. It was like one of the better sequels, wasn't it? Or touted as.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recently watched French Connection a little while back. It was good. I really enjoyed it. It's a little slow, but I really enjoyed it.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
He'll always get a thumbs up from me, and
because of The Quick and the Dead.
Oh well, yeah. I love me The Quick and the Dead. I just watched that just a couple days ago. It is so good. No, he did a cameo.
I know what you're talking
in Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
He was the blind, lonely hermit that the Frankenstein monster stumbles upon, and they have cigars together, and he lights them on fire. And oh my God, it's like he did in the height of it, like French Oscar winner. You know, he's rising star. He takes the time to do a Mel Brooks cameo.
Yeah, that was
Love
pretty.
it.
That was pretty all right.
That's all right. And then the Royal Tenenbaums. he killed it. He made that movie. It was just like, he's so good. Like
that's
that role.
That's the one time he played a parent.
That's one that and horrible.
Yeah, terrible parent.
But like that is the type of thing where you want that person to exist.
You would
You
hope
want
so.
Royal
You would hope so.
Tannenbaum
You would
to
hope
be a
that,
real
yeah.
person that.
Yeah.
And of course, he had Unforgiven, The Firm,
Yeah, that's good.
Quick and the Dead,
Yep.
Crimson Tide, Get Shorty. He was great. And then our replacements.
Yeah.
Like talking about, and he did a movie a year without like boom, 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 boom. It's like that's a good run, man.
Yeah, yeah, and because he'd done The Firm, he'd done all he'd done quite a bit. Unfortunately, did those 2 Superman movies.
I know, Lex. I put down Lex Luthor, and it's like it was not good.
But it's just
I didn't like him. I
don't like those Superman.
Yeah, I
don't like Superman.
Yeah,
there I said it.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It's terrible.
I get
terrible superhero.
Yeah. It doesn't leave you a lot of wiggle room
Really doesn't.
in character.
It's like, hey, dude, stop going near fucking kryptonite.
yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, well, when you have a character like that, you have to have a kryptonite. It's the only.
Yeah, but it's like saying a Cadillac is the Cadillac of cars. It's like it's his kryptonite. I mean, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Maybe something else suddenly gets discovered.
The other thing too, and I had thought of it like, every once in a while we'll talk about Deadpools and whatnot, and I always mention Gene Hackman, just because we hadn't seen him in forever, but I didn't know he has not worked in 20 years.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's actually a decent film. It's really stupid, but it's Welcome to Mooseport, where he plays the president, an ex-president that wants to retire.
Yeah.
Then he gets competitive with Ray Romano. It's really dumb, but if you want a movie that does the thinking for you, go to Mooseport.
I hope that's how you die. Getting competitive with Ray Romano. Yeah. That's actually
That
how
would
I
be
want you to
great.
die.
That'd be great. As long as there's people around to see it, I'm all for it. Let's do it. But he did have the John Grisham movie, Runaway Juror, which is a good movie with John Cusack and Rachel Weisz. Mm-hmm. But the coolest thing behind the scenes is Dustin Hoffman plays the lawyer for the defendant. Mm-hmm. And the director finds out that Gene Hackman and Dustin Hoffman have never done a scene together in their careers. Has the writer write them a scene, and they have a conflict in the bathroom during the trial. And it's this heated thing of, David versus Goliath, and Gene Hackman kind of, roughs him up, and Hoffman fights back. And it's so cool that was not in the script, and it was written for him, and it's one of the best scenes in the movie. Right, yeah. And those two guys got to have a scene
to do it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's cool. That's a smart move, being like, maybe I can.
Yeah, we can
be part of history.
We can come up with something.
Come up with something.
Yeah, and I remember watching the behind the scenes.
What if funny they were both taking dumps?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, can you spare a square?
It's like, what did you eat? Holy shit. That's what we would come up with. Yeah. It's like, all right, we got this scene for you.
Did you eat
in the bathroom?
Did you eat at the hot dog truck on the corner?
That would
never eat chili that comes out of a pump. That's crazy. Who eats gas station sushi? Good God, man.
It writes itself.
It really does.
It really does, and that's exactly what we would do.
Jesus Christ.
That would be Gene Hackman's send-off.
Gene Hackman
toilet scene.
He'd be like, great, I'm going to go to Welcome to fucking Mooseport with Ray Romano. Jesus.
Maybe that's why he never worked again. After working with Ray Romano, he's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking De Niro this.
Yeah, he's like maybe I should just go away.
I'm just going to go to Santa Fe.
It's my biggest fear with Jack. It's like his last movie was with like Owen Wilson.
Oh, yeah. Well, then, but he's done.
I know, but it's like maybe you come back to one thing. I don't know.
No. You see the size of him?
It's not good.
It's not good. Yeah. He does not look healthy.
But I mean, imagine the last thing he did was The Departed. That would have been pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it's the same thing. Runaway Jury would have been awesome, but he had to go make Welcome to Mooseport.
Dude. Fucking boat's not going to pay for itself.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is good. This is a nice quick one. There's no strippers, but we got to talk about death and
Yeah. Best ways to go.
best ways to go.
I don't know
How
that
you
any of
gonna
them
go?
were a good way to go.
Yeah.
That's-
But we're all gonna go.
You gotta do it.
My doctor tells me all the time. It's
It's
the
coming.
clock is a ticking.
TikTok.
Yeah, like I want it to be all dramatic. It's gonna be a thud that no one hears.
On the carpet.
Just a, and then
You're just gonna slump over in a chair.
and pray that it's less than a week that they find me.
Oh man. That's the problem though, is that like either you're still full of potential or like you're climbing or you're still doing great stuff and you die young.
Right.
Or you die in the middle of doing amazing things and everyone goes, oh, what could have been?
Yeah.
Or the wheels just start coming off and you're
Right.
like, the end sucks.
Yeah.
The end is like, you know, you're going in a diaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
You probably smell like pee all
I
the
really
time.
want to avoid that.
Yeah. You have soup on you constantly.
Constantly.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you forget how to dress yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you're just always in the way.
Your pants are like, your zipper's
I don't.
undone or something.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, one booger
Yeah. Yeah.
all the time.
So if there is a lawn accident with a severed artery, it
dick will
might
probably be
not have
hanging
been an accident.
Your dick will be hanging
Yeah.
out because you fucking don't know how to put your pants on anymore. Yeah. But your wife let you use the shears. That's good.
All right.
Anyway, so please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe.
Yes.
Leave us a comment and don't die.